I'm joined now by Chris Joyce, the UK Campaigns Director for Citizen Go. Thank you for joining me, Chris. What's made you get actively involved in pro-life work, Chris?
I think I went to a good Bible-believing church when I was a child, and they're just very clear. There's a biblical mandate to support those who are oppressed, and who in society is more oppressed than the unborn.
And so why then do you think it's so important, particularly for men, to get involved? I mean, I've been really impressed by seeing how many good pro-life men there are in the pro-life movement generally, and particularly here today. There's lots of young pro-life men getting involved, but we're often told it's not a man's issue, men should stay out of it. You know, even these mantras of no uterus, no opinion, and yet we're seeing more and more men getting involved. What would you say to that, Chris?
Yeah, first on that, add in some B-roll here, because there's lots of pro-life men here and it's wonderful to see. But I just find on that question, it's odd that we limit this to just a woman's issue and only women can speak out. You think of other issues like domestic violence. Sadly, I've got friends and sisters who've had that happen to them. And men are perpetrators of that violence, and it's a man's issue to get involved and put an end to it. And the same with abortion. You look behind the scenes and quite often there's a man that is forcing the issue there, whether it's through coercion or, men are responsible for a lot of these 250,000 plus abortions we're seeing every year. It's a man's job to speak out and help put an end to it and put an end to the horrors that we see.
Well, thank you for being one of those men, Chris. And it's great that I hope we can see on this camera something of the amount of men that are here today, as well, of course, as women. But it is really good to see so many men of all ages standing up for their sisters, their mothers, their girlfriends, their wives, their daughters. We need to see more of it. So if you're a pro-life man, make sure that you get involved in the pro-life movement.